Hello, folks. Nikos Curtis here with the Agency Texas, your favorite realtor here in San Antonio. And today we're going to talk about selling your home. I've talked about contracts of buying a home. Now let's talk about selling your home. A totally overwhelming experience if this is your first home you sell. If you're a first time home seller, you probably have a million questions. You totally don't know where to start. And let me make that easy for you, as easy as possible. I'm gonna cram everything down to 10 minutes, so you're gonna have a lot of questions. So text me, call me, email me, and I'll have all the answers for you. So let's start from the beginning. You say, well, I'm gonna sell my home, but this and this and this might need repair. Do not do the repairs until you talk to me or your agent. I always advise my clients, always talk to at least one other listing agent before you call me. I want you to compare and I want you to get the best value that you can out of what I do and what I gotta offer. And there's a lot of companies out there that they're gonna say, well, we're gonna do it for this percentage. They don't do nothing. This is a do it yourself. This is, you might as well sell in your own home. Some of them, they will sell you couple a sign and a couple stickers for your doors, and that's about it. And they're listed on MLS. You get nothing more out of it. Will that work? Maybe. But if you want to get your top dollar, you need a knowledgeable and expert agent. So let's move forward to not do any of these repairs, to not fix anything. Let's talk about the house and let's talk about what you need to get out of it. Maybe we need to wholesale it. Maybe we need to fix it a little bit and make it livable so we can sell it to somebody that's going to be their first home. We're going to take room after room, one at a time, and we're going to talk about what we need to do. Sometimes all you got to do is clean a guy and clean the carpet and fix the bed. Not fix the bed, but make the bed. And clean the bathrooms. Sometimes you might have to take a paintbrush and paint that wall that has been scuffed over the years when you live in the house. There is some major items that we got to talk about: rot, wood, broken stuff, and we're gonna talk about that stuff when we are in the listing appointment. The next step, the next question that everybody says that's a big worry: what am I gonna do? Am I gonna find another house? Yes, I'm moving down or I'm moving up on size. I got 2,200 square feet, I need 28. I got a 3 bedroom, I need a 4 to 5 bedroom, or I got a huge five and I wanna go down to 2 bedrooms, too big to clean, the kids are gone, blah, 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 blah. All that being said, the question is, in this market, am I gonna find another home? And I gotta tell you, with an expert like me, when you are on the seller side, you actually have control of the situation. It's not like you're buying and you're going across 10 other people. And now you're selling and you're sitting on the position where you can say, yes, I'll take that deal that you sent me as long as I can move out in 60 days instead of 30. Well, that's too far, but 45 days. So that would give us a perfect enough time to go find another house. The second thing that we'll do, excuse me, is we now cast out equity, cash money. So let's say you bought the house for 270, you sold it now for 400, which is about what happens in 2-3 years here in San Antonio. Now you got some cash. Now you can talk cash talks. Now we can make our offer to the next house much stronger than the guy that has 1%, 3% on each seller's distribution to actually buy the house. So we're sitting in a stronger position. I will make that offer a lot stronger so we can get the house we need and want and like for the next step. Number three, and like I said, don't take my word for it. Talk to a couple listing agents and see what they have to offer. My agency has a database of probably close to 100,000 people. That some of them weren't ready at the time. Some of them are coming, but they say not now, 3 to 6 months. Some will say 6 to 12 months, and so we keep all them. What we do is what we call a reverse search. So when you give me the listing, when I take that listing and it says I'm at $400,000, I will go to that database, I will put the listing details in, and that database will give me back 1,000, 1,500 people. They're all going to get an email, direct email. The number two thing that my company does is we're big on social media. How many people do you know that they actually get a little magazine at the store and flip it to find a house? I know nobody. I think that's, a thing of the past. Newspaper ads, a thing of the past. Everybody's doing it with the phone or the laptop at night after work, after dinner, watching TV, relaxing. This is the new way. It's social media, Zillow, and Realtor.com. So our company, the Agency Texas, we're partners with this, both of them big outfits, the biggest outfits in real estate. So we're gonna push that listing directly to Zillow, directly to Realtor.com, and get the most exposure. The email is gonna go back underneath it and email all the people in the area. Let's say you're on zip code 78258. Everybody in the surrounding zip codes will get that email. Hey, I just got a listing, 5-bedroom, 3-bath, just like you want to do, 2,800 square feet. That's the price. And the price, what we do, we approximate the price. So if they said 400, we'll go from 375 to 425 or something like that. Very important things to know. That's what we do. That's why we get everything sold. Most of the places I got sold, they had contracts in 48, 72 hours. I usually try to put them in the weekend. I have, back in the old days, open houses was a great tool to sell a home, and still are, but they're not as high anymore. If it was 10 before, now it's 2 or 3. Listen to me, the COVID hit, nobody wanted people running around with masks and washing and meeting each other, so they drop off. It's a great tool still, but most of the time you don't even have time to do that. Friday, you list it. Saturday, you have 30, 40 appointments or 20 appointments. By Monday, the house is under contract. So you don't have time to set up an open house. And I personally do not like to set up an open house with people still living in it. If you moved out and we can set it up to look like a livable place, etc., then we'll do an open house. But like I said, it's not that high on the hierarchy. Neighborhood. I go around the neighborhood and I'll knock on the door, give them a flyer, and say, hey guys, I'm your seller of the neighborhood house. You've seen my sign, you've seen the balloons, you've seen everything over there. Come and look at it. Neighbors pick their neighbors. Always remember that. Every time a house goes to your neighborhood and you got a friend, a good friend, a relative, then you say, hey, the house went on the market. Come on, let's live together. We can, hang out in the backyard. So especially cul-de-sacs become a party, a get together every weekend, but most streets, more neighborhoods are like that. The kids go to school together, etc., etc. What else we want to talk about? 1, 2, 3, I hit it off. So takeaways from this is do not touch your house until you have a consultation from me. One more reason is we have wholesalers, flippers, a whole list of them that we can sell a house as is, as in, no repairs. We're gonna get a little lesser than the value, maybe 80, 90% of the value instead of 120, 130 like we've been getting, but we still can sell it. Don't take money out of your pocket and put it there unless it makes sense. Don't throw good money away after bad money. It's my advice. If you have any questions, please email me, text, call me. It's a lot to put together, and if you have any questions after our first meeting, I'm going to be available. We're not going to list it like right down there unless you're ready. You're ready. What else I had to say? If you like me and you see value of what I do, Please subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna talk about a lot more about listings and a lot more about buying and contracts and agents and give you examples of stuff. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.